Hello everyone. I'm gonna welcome to you all to this program. It is going to be a truly an international forum today because we have uh, participants from different parts of the globe, and we have participants from different walk of lives. So it's going to be Linga Franca is going to be trilingual today. I'll be presenting you in English, Hindi, and Nepali. Since Nepali is my mother tongue, I like to start with Nepali. सेवा सबैलाई म स्वागत जनाउन चाहन्छु अनि यो आजको वेबिनारमा हाम्रो आदरणीय दाई कर्णल ललित राईसँग भलाकुसारी गर्छौँ. He has particularly told me not to be in a lecture mode. It's going to be a participant driven, so your question matters more. Please feel free to ask any question. If he's not comfortable, he will not answer it. But otherwise, as long as it's non-political, I think he should be able to answer the question. And let us start now. So, good evening, Colonel Saab, and welcome to the program.
Thank you so much.
Just to set the momentum, I like to start with a very simple question. And my first question is, could you please share a bit about your childhood, your upbringing, and your family background, like your Thar, Pacha, and about your parents and your siblings, education? Let's start with the simple one.
Thank you, Sevaru. Namaskar, and good evening to everybody. जैसे कि हाम्रो भाइ यहाँ विश्वले भन्नुभयो कि we are in different time zones, we are in different regions, in the different continents located all over, connected with a very, very simple, single, and a solid bond. I mean, Nepali. So, having said that, I would just like to say that I'm just like any one of you, a simple person. I was born in Dehradun to my parents. My father was a major in the Indian Army. He was also from the 11 Gurkha Rifles. He was commissioned into the first 11 Gurkha Rifles, the one which I commanded later on during war. देहरादूनमा धेरै बसिन एकदमै आई थिंक मेरो विचारमा नर्सरी र फर्स्ट या सेकेन्ड स्ट्यान्डर्डसम्म त्यहाँ पढ्यो होला सेन्ट मेरिज कन्भेन्ट भन्ने ठाउँमा एन्ड देन आफ्टर द्याट वी मुभ टु this Bangalore for my studies. That is why कहिले कहिले मैले आफैलाई एनालाइज गर्दाखेरि यस्तो बुझ्छु कि मेरोमा धेरै साउथ इन्डियन टाइप अफ कल्चर अलिकति भित्र पसेको छ. आई एम क्वाइट सिप्ड इन्टु साउथ इन्डियन कल्चर विच इज very culturally inclined. We are absolutely, what shall we say, friendly by nature, but very, very, very focused in your studies, very, very focused in your normal mundane things, and not at all belligerent or confrontationist. We are more peaceful and peace loving. And yes, above all, we are very God-loving. We are driven by the power of your faith that you follow. So these are the simple, normal, humble beginnings. Just so I think others will have to mute others. I'm getting a lot of sounds from everywhere. Till such time you have to ask me a question. So Bangalore, I shifted to Bangalore, and then when I shifted to Bangalore, my complete studies were there, and I studied in one of the very, very good schools which my father and my mother believed very strongly in education. While I Bishop Cotton Boys School ma lagaya hua. It's I think just 2 months back it was rated as the #1 school in India, because it's not a school, it's an institution. It really teaches you everything. And I got totally immersed in my school activities there. I was an athlete, I was a good sports person. I was little culturally also inclined. After school, I went on to college there in the Government Science College in Bangalore. I was in the university football team, like all Nepalis. I was very good in football, so I was university football team. I played for Karnataka. And even as a small boy, I used to earn a lot of money because they used to have club football in Bangalore. So my mother used to be very fascinated. म स्कुलदेखि आउने बित्तिकै कारमा 3-4 जना बुढो बुढो मान्छे पर्खिराखेको हुन्थ्यो म्याच स्टार्ट हुनु सही आँटिसक्यो तिमी अहिलेसम्म स्कुलदेखि आएकै छैन भने I used to quickly change into my boots and then go and play over there and earn some money and come back. That was a very, very good thing that used to happen as a child over there. And I met some wonderful, wonderful friends in Bangalore who are doing extremely well. And some of them you already know, like Nandan Nilankani, who was my classmate, Vijay, Professor Vijay, who's in Purdue University. He's the founder of that navigation system, which was used for our mission to the Mars. Just moon ma जाँदाखेरि पनि मार्समा जाँदाखेरि navic system. And matter of fact, in the recent wars also, यो हाम्रो जो इन्डियाको एकदम precision जो guidance system छ, जो कि GPS भन्दा पनि superior छ, त्यो navic system हो, जो इन्डिया चाहिँ उसको inventor. So, people like that, they were very prominent people over there. So out of the lot, I also had a lot of things other than the army initially, even while at college. And most of my boys, my friends were very intellectually inclined. So I also thought of doing many other things. But then that blood, हुन्छ नि त्यो भित्र जो कुन छ नि हाम्रो रगत जो झरेको छ त्यो सिपाहीको, because my father himself was in the army and he also had fought in the 1971 war. I had seen all that. Then he used to sit down in the evening and tell me the stories, wonderful stories. I said, I must go. And since my elder brother could not make it in this thing because through the medical, because he was over adventurous, he had broken bones. So when he went for medicals, he failed there. He could not make it. So the thing fell on my shoulders that I had to go. किनभने कम से कम एकजना छोरा त हाम्रो जानै पर्ने फौजमा. And before my father realized it, मैले पुरा CDS को exam पास पनि गरेर एकदम बसिरहेको थिएँ. So I was just having fun with my dad. छुट्टीमा आएको थियो. Dad ले सोधे कि what should I do? He said, son, it's your choice, but आर्मी एकदम राम्रो छ, आर्मीमा गऱ्यो भने it's a good thing. हाम्रो परम्परा पनि छ यो त्यो. I said, okay, then I'll join the army. He said, not so easy. CDS exam गर्नुपर्छ, यो UPSC को exam pass गर्नुपर्छ, त्यसपछि SSB हुन्छ यो त्यो. Well, Dad, I already passed the exam. I was just taking your opinion. अब म SSB मा गएर म पास भएर आउँछु. And I passed. And I then joined the Officers Training Academy. त्यति बेला चाहिँ प्लान यही थियो कि 5 वर्ष चाहिँ काम गरिहाल्छु, ड्याडको पनि सेटिस्फ्याक्सन हुन्छ, मेरो पनि ऊ भइहाल्छ, जब पनि चाहिने, त्यसपछि म चाहिँ कर्पोरेटमा जाने. एन्ड I was more inclined towards science and management and things like that. तर यस्तो भयो कि पल्टनमा एकखेप कमिसन भए म 711 गोर्खा राइफल्समा. Once you are in it, then you are completely in there. You are either completely there or you're not there. I was completely into it. I loved the place so much. And जति पनि हाम्रो फौजी भाइहरू थियो त्यहाँ मसँग गर्नेहरू सब राई लिम्बूहरू थियो. एन्ड जब मेरो फादर फर्स्ट लेभल इयरमा कमिसन भएर गएको थियो त्यहाँ हाम्रो त्यो भाइहरू जो हुन्थ्यो नि, जो हामीलाई सेवादारहरू सहायकहरू बाउको, उनीहरूले मलाई काखमा बोकेर साइकलमा बोकेर घुमाउँथ्यो. सो I had those very, very fond memories. अब फर्स्ट लेभलमा फेरि के अरे 711मा फेरि कमिसन भएर आउँदा चाहिँ कोही केटाहरू त त्यहाँ नायब सुब्दारहरू, कोही चाहिँ हवलदारहरू भएर आएको रहेछ कि त्यहाँ. So they took me as one of their own families and they groomed me extremely well. I had a very good military career of 30 years. तर जब मेरो कमान्डको टाइम आयो, म इन्स्ट्रक्टर थिएँ अफिसर्स ट्रेनिङ के National Defense Academy I was selected as an instructor. त्यसपछि म instructor थिएँ Officers Training Academy and adjutant of the academy, which is considered a prestigious thing for our army people. Then after that, जब मेरो command को time आयो तो 711 याद त खाली भएन. म भन्दा 6 महिना सिनियर जो एकजना थियो उसले कमान्ड पाइहाल्यो. अब त्यहाँ उसलाई त रिमुभ गर्दैन मेरो लागि. अब मैले के गर्ने? उनीहरूले मलाई कर्नल अफ द रेजिमेन्टले भन्यो कि we don't want to lose you. You wait for 1 year. 1 year कमान्ड गरेर उसलाई निकालिदिन्छु, तिमीलाई फेरि राख्छु. मैले भने सर 1 year मा त कहाँदेखि कहाँ हुन्छ, लेट मी जस्ट गो. मानेन. तर मैले भलन्टियर गरेँ. भलन्टियर गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ द न्यू फोर्स विच हेज जस्ट बिन फाउन्ड कल्ड द राष्ट्रिय राइफल फोर्स. राष्ट्रिय राइफल फोर्स वाज डिजाइन्ड designed absolutely, and the complete structure and the organization of that formation was, and the battalion was designed for counter-terrorist operations in Jammu and Kashmir, and right into the middle of it. So त्यहाँ चाहिँ एउटा 17 राष्ट्रिय राइफल भर्खर भर्खर खाली भएको थियो, कमान्डको खाली हुनु आँटेको थियो, and they were under lot of trouble. It is so much of issues, problems, murders, court cases, and it was located in a place called Gundo, which is in Doda district, you know. And when I was to command somewhere in 97, terrorism was at its peak over there. And Gundu and Doda Mata, the people were getting killed left, right, and center because there were so many foreign terrorists which are operating in that area. त्यस्तो हालतमा जब मन्नाले भने कि यहाँ भेकेन्सी छ, and we want you. मैले भने डन, I am coming there. तर त्यसमा चाहिँ predominantly troops from all 1 or 2 regiments are taken. मेरोमा चाहिँ artillery र मराठासको थियो. So my brother-in-law was there, Lieutenant Colonel B.B. Rai, Veer Bahadur Rai. अहिले वो धारणमै छ, रिटायर.
I know him.
So he's from Marathas. त मैले सोधेँ भेना यो मराठासमा कमान्ड गर्नु भन्ने छ त कस्तो, मतलब I have always been in Gorkha Rifles. ट्रुप्सहरु कस्तो छन्? अरे फिकर नगर्नु, डोन्ट वरी, दे आर जस्ट लाइक अस ओन्ली. यिनीहरूलाई अलिकति रक्सी पाएको हुनुपर्छ बेलुकामा, काम एकदम सिधा हुनुपर्छ, लिडरशिप राम्रो हुनुपर्छ, काम उनीहरूले एकदम मजाले गर्छ. तर त्यो लिडरशिप राम्रो भएन र अरू ठाउँ त्यो ठिकठाक पाएन भने चाहिँ फेरि अलिकति गडबड छ. यसो ठिक है. वहाँ गएर हेरेको त लथालिङ्गै थियो सबै, किनभने राष्ट्रिय राइफल, the concept of राष्ट्रिय राइफल had just come in, and मान्छेहरूले अरू बटालियन, अगर तपाईँको बटालियनमा मान्छे पठाउनु पर्यो भने उनीहरूले कस्तो मान्छे पठाउँछ? सबसे बेस्ट त पठाउँदैन, त्यही अलिकति त्यो फौजदार टाइपकोहरू, डिसिप्लिन प्रब्लमहरू त्योहरू मात्रै पठाउँछ. म त यहाँ परेशान भएँ त, यिनीहरूको लागि मतलब कमान्डै गर्नु यति डिफिकल्ट भयो. 6 महिनासम्म त तिरिखिरी भयो मेरो त, तिरिखिरी मतलब तिरिखिरी. एन्ड नट ओन्ली फ्रम दिस साइड, यो त इन्टरनल भयो नि, एक्सटर्नल फेरि फरेन टेररिस्टहरू त्यत्रो थुप्रो आइडी लगाउने, कहिले बम कहिले मसिन गन फायर गरेर हाम्रै उसको के अरे कमराहरूमा बङ्गलोभित्र गन फायर आउँथ्यो. त्यहाँ त एकदम आरपिजीको फायर आउने. मैले नि म कहाँ पुग्यो. बट आफ्टर आई सेड 6 months त मैले पुरा परिश्रम गरेँ, यिनीहरूको माथि पनि सम्झाएँ बुझाएँ, राम्रो उनीहरूको वेलफेयरहरू गरिदिएँ, ट्रेनिङ राम्रो दिएँ, गर्दा पनि अलिकति ढिलै चल्दै थियो कारवाही. तर एउटा एम्बुसमा
think there is problem.
Yeah. Connection.
Yes.
त्यो एम्बुसमा यत्रो साल भयो हेडक्वार्टरमा टाउको यसरी मुनि गर्नुपर्ने, किनभने उसलाई कोही गेम र कोही अचिभमेन्ट त छँदै छैन केही पनि. अरू 15वटा बटालियनमा सबसे लद्दु बटालियन मेरो. यस्तो शरम लाग्थ्यो त्यहाँ मिटिङहरूमा कन्फरेन्समा जानुको लागि पनि. मैले चाहिँ तय गरेँ अब चाहिँ यस्तो चल्दैन, 6 महिना भयो, अब चाहिँ म छोड्दिनँ भनेर. एउटा एकदमै मैले राम्रो प्लान गरेँ. त्यहाँको मान्छेहरू पनि यस्तो चोट्टा र नराम्रो मान्छेहरू थियो, त्यहाँ चाहिँ झुट बोल्ने यस्तो, त्यो टेररिस्टहरू आयो भनेर उनीहरूले खबर त दिन्थ्यो, तर त्यो निक्लिसकेपछि सबैले उद्देश्य सर यो युजलेस खबर मात्रै लिएर आउँछ भने डोन्ट वरी, हर चिजको काम हुन्छ, कहाँदेखि आयो कहाँदेखि गयो भनेर पुरा मैले गरेँ. गर्दाखेरि त एउटा एकदम भयो, त्यहाँ यतादेखि आउँछ यतादेखि गयो यतादेखि आउँछ. त्यसमा उनीहरूको 10-15 रुटमा हेर्दाखेरि चाहिँ 1-2वटा रुट चाहिँ उनीहरूको फेभरेट रुट के, पुरा गाडा लाइन हुन थाल्यो त्यहाँ चाहिँ. मैले पनि गुड, मैले त्यो ठाउँहरू दिनको टाइममा चुपो लागि गएर दाहिने बायाँदेखि डाइरेक्ट गएर त्यो नभए त्यो गाउँवालाहरूले खबर गरिहाल्छ नि, त यता बसेको कम्पनी उता बसेको कम्पनी, तिनीहरूलाई सबैलाई एक-एकवटा टास्क दियो. मैले हुकुम दिने बित्तिकै एउटा टोलीले आएर तिमीले यहाँ एम्बुस लगाइदिने, तिमीले यहाँ आएर एम्बुस लगाइदिने, हुन्छ. मलाई पक्का 100% थियो, ग्यारेन्टी थियो कि मैले अब यो मास्टर प्लान बनाएको छु. नेक्स्ट मलाई अलिकति पनि थाहा लाग्छ कि यो यहाँ टेररिस्ट आएको छ भने म एकखेप सिग्नल दिने, 1-2वटा त मार्च भनेर. त एकदम एम्बिसियस प्लान गरेर मैले पुरा राति नसुते पनि एक दिन आयो खबर सुसुक्कै कि आएको छ भनेर. किनभने त्यति बेलासम्म हामीले इन्ट पनि ग्यादरिङ गरिहालेको थियौँ कि मान्छेहरू पनि चिनेर. मैले हुकुम दिएँ म चाहिँ यहाँदेखि बढेर सबैले देख्ने गरी बढ्छु, त्यहाँदेखि उनीहरू एसएससी भाग्छ, त्यो मोस्ट पपुलर रुट पनि लगाइदिनु भनेर नि। म त पुरा गाउँसम्म पुगेँ, बिहान दिउँसो पनि भइसक्यो, एउटै पनि मान्छे पाएन, के पो भएछ भनेर। सबैलाई सोधेँ तिम्रो आफ्नो ठाउँमा छ, सबै ठाउँमा छु भनेर। एक दुई खेप त्यस्तो भयो, मेरो त केही पनि सक्सेस भएन। मेरो पाले एक बार राति गएर चेक गरेँ के, पुग्यो, सबैले भने पुग्यो, हामी ठाउँमा छौँ भने। मैले चाहिँ कोही मान्छे टेररिस्ट आएको थिएन, केही पनि भएको थिएन, तिनीहरूलाई मैले सतर्क मात्रै गरेर मेरो मान्छेलाई राखेको थिएँ। उहाँ गएर उनीहरूको ठाउँमा म चेक गर्नु गएर हेरेको त जहाँ जुन चाहिँ ठाउँमा उनीहरू बस्नु पर्ने थियो त्यहाँ चाहिँ नभएर यता छ्यामा खोलाको छेउमा मजाले यसो गरेर सुतेर आराम पो गर्दै रहेछ मेरो केटाहरू त। मेरो पर लगाए, एक किक लगाए एक दुईजनालाई। मैले भने कोही बात छैन, मान्छे नछुनु भन्छ, कोही बात छैन, म पनि राई हो भनेर एक दुई किक लगाएर तिनीहरूलाई भने अब नेक्स्ट टाइम चाहिँ यो किक होइन, नेक्स्ट टाइम चाहिँ एउटा गोलीले उडाइदिन्छु तिमीहरूलाई, मेरो हुकुम तिमीहरूले पालन। दुई तिनवटा मैले त्यस्तो ग्रुपमा हेरेँ कि उनीहरूको स्टपमा जहाँ बस्नुपर्ने थिएन तिनीहरू त्यहाँ। त अब त्यो मैले बुझिहालेँ के हो। नेक्स्टमा चाहिँ मैले फेरि प्लान गरेँ, मैले भने अब चाहिँ म तिमीहरूकोमा आउँछु एन्ड अब यो अपरेसन अन भनेर। त्यो जब खबर पाएँ फेरि गएँ एन्ड आफ्टर 6 to 7 months यो परिश्रम गर्दा गर्दा फर्स्ट हाम्रो सक्सेस पायो। हामीले दुईजनालाई मार्यौँ। दुईजनालाई मार्ने बित्तिकै टेल्का लाग्यो त्यहाँ पुरा सबै। हेडक्वार्टरहरू पनि एकदमै खुसी भयो कि यो बटालियन पहिला सुतिरहेको थियो, अहिले उनीहरूले दुईजना यत्रो तुमकार मान्छेहरूलाई मारिदियो भनेर। अब त्यो दुईजना मान्छे मारेको खुसीमा र जोसमा देखेर त्यो मान्छेहरू यति जोसमा आयो केटाहरू कि द्याट वी क्यान डु इट, हाम्रो सक्सेस हुन्छ। किन पहिला उनीहरूले ट्राई गरेको थियो, भएन सक्सेस। त सक्सेस 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 फेल्यो हुँदाखेरि मान्छेको मनोबल पनि अलिक मुनि हुने रहेछ। तर एउटा सक्सेसले पनि मान्छेलाई कस्तो मतलब मोटिभेट गराउँछ मान्छेलाई। त्यसपछि त मैले जे पनि भन्ने, उनीहरू यहाँ कुद भन्दा पनि कुद्ने, उहाँ कुद भन्दा पनि कुद्ने क्या। हामीले एम्बुस लगायौँ, एक दुईवटा त्यो झन् सक्सेस हुँदाखेरि त्यो मिलिटेन्ट र टेररिस्टहरूसँग मिल्ने मान्छेहरू पनि हाम्रोपट्टि आउन थाल्यो, हामीलाई राम्रो राम्रो खबर दिन थाल्यो। मैले पनि अलिअलि पैसा लोभ यताउता गरेर उनीहरूसँगै उनीहरूको गाइड साइड लिएर हामीले डनादन गरेर त मार्नु थाल्यौँ। त्यहाँदेखि त त्यो नेक्स्ट इयर एक साल बादमा त वी क्रिएटेड रेकर्ड हो देयर, म्याक्सिमम टेररिस्ट एलिमिनेटेड न्युट्रलाइज भनेर। अब हेडक्वार्टर जानु पनि मन लाग्न थाल्यो, किनभने हाम्रो दर्जा अलिक उपर माथि 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 बढेर। एन्ड जस्ट टु कट द स्टोरी सर्ट, नट टु गो टु मच इन टु इट, बाई द टाइम आई लेफ्ट, दुई वर्ष जति म बसेँ होला त्यहाँ। बाई द टाइम आई लेफ्ट, मेरो बटालियन नम्बर वान म्याक्सिमम ग्यालेन्ट्री अवार्ड्स एन्ड नम्बर वान एलिमिनेटेड टेररिस्ट एन्ड न्युट्रलाइज। म्याटर अफ फ्याक्ट मेरो जानेको त्यो फेयरवेल पार्टीमा राति मेरो कम्पनी कमान्डरहरू सबै आएर बिचार एकदमै राम्रो मलाई फेयरवेल पार्टी दियो। तर त्यसपछि अलिक पश्च के भने उनीहरू सबै उठेर गयो। मैले नि के भएछ उठेर गयो भनेर। नेक्स्ट मर्निङमा मतलब राति सुत्दाखेरि त डङ डङ गरेर आएर के अरे त्यो आरपिजी मेरो उसमा त्यो फायर भयो। तर मैले पनि बुझिहालेको थिएँ कि यिनीहरूले यस्तै गर्छ भनेर नि, के न के गर्छ भनेर। त्यो टेररिस्ट एक दुईवटा मारेर त्यो आरपिजी पनि हामीले क्याप्चर गरिहाल्यो। त नेक्स्ट मर्निङ चाहिँ मैले जानु नै पर्ने थियो। सो म यहाँदेखि निक्लेर जाँदाखेरि त रोडमा हेरेको त पुरा माई कम्प्लिट कम्पनी कमान्डर्स विथ कम्प्लिट राइफल कम्पनीज हेड लाइन्ड अप अन द साइड अफ द रोड पुरा। किनभने त्यहाँ कच्चा ट्र्याक थियो 30 किलोमिटरको। राति के भएको रहेछ भने एउटा सिग्नल, हाम्रो जो मोनिटरिङ हुन्छ नि, सिग्नल जो मोनिटर गर्छ उनीहरूले कहाँ कहाँदेखि आउँदैछ भनेर, तिनीहरूले एउटा खबर पायो त्यो फरेन टेररिस्टले कम्युनिकेट गरेको कि त्यो गोर्खाली कमान्डिङ अफिसर जाँदैछ, त्यसले धेरै नोक्सान गरेर हाम्रो बहुतै नोक्सान गरेको छ यसमा, त्यसलाई कोही हालतले पनि छोड्ने होइन। तिमीहरूको त्यो लामो मतलब लम्बा मतलब त्यो उनीहरूले चाहिँ आरपिजी भनेको नि, वो निकालो, मशीन गन निकालो, खत्म करो, कल सुबह तक नहीं जाना चाहिए। त मेरो बिचारा कम्पनी कमान्डर चाहिँ मलाई नबताएर उनीहरूले चाहिँ पुरा छ्याप गरेर त्यहाँ मान्छेहरू लगाएर एकदम उ गरेको रहेछ। अब मलाई यति राम्रो ऊ लाग्यो नि, बिचारा केटाले कति माया गर्थ्यो भनेर नि। त्यही केटाहरू जो पहिला आफ्नो डेजिग्नेटेड स्पटमा नगएर सुत्नेहरू अब कस्तो मतलब उनीहरू किलर। हामीलाई मेरो केटालाई हिँडेको देख्दाखेरि सबैले भन्थे कि हामी चिन्छौँ यो त 17 राष्ट्र राइफलको, त्यसको नाम पनि हामीले तुफानी 17 राखिदिएको थिएँ मैले। एकदम केटाहरू पनि जोसमा आइसकेको थियो। सबै विचार जाँदाखेरि रोयो। मैले जेनरल अफिसर कमान्डिङलाई त्यो आरपिजी यस्तो भेट गरेँ, अरे यो के हो? मैले जाँदाखेरि मलाई फायर गर्यो, तिमीलाई भेट दिएर गएको भनेर। उसले पनि बिचारा भने, यार राई, यु हेभ रियली डन अ वन्डरफुल जब भनेर। म चाहिँ किन त्यहाँदेखि 2 वर्षमा गएको भने एकखेप एम्बुस गरेर हामीले 4वटा मिलिटेन्ट मारेर म सुतिरहेको थिएँ 2 या 3 दिन अगाडि हिँड्नुभन्दा मलाई फोन कल आयो कर्नल अफ द रेजिमेन्टदेखि कि 1st 11 गोर्खा राइफल्सको कमान्डिङ अफिसर प्रिमेच्योर रिटायरमेन्ट लिएर गएको छ। त्यहाँ भेकिन अहिले कोही पनि छैन, एउटा ट्वाइसी मात्रै छ। अरू त्यहाँ एकदमै हालत खराब छ, धेरै मान्छेहरू यताउता हुँदैछ, मर्दैछ, आउनु जान्छौ भनेर। मतलब मैले पहिला नि यहाँ गोली फेस गरिरहेको छु, आफ्नै पल्टनमा जानु पर्यो भने किन नजाने भने म पक्का जान्छु भने। राइट हो, विदिन 24 आवर्स तिमीलाई हेलिकप्टर दिन्छु आउनु भनेर। म यहाँ रेकीको लागि हेलिकप्टर माग्दा माग्दा पनि नदिने। आज त यहाँ जानुको लागि त एउटा होइन, मेरो सामानको लागि पनि हेलिकप्टर दिइरहेको, 2टा हेलिकप्टर पठाएको। त्यो 2टा त्यो जिओसीलाई भेटेर जाने बित्तिकै हेलिप्याडमा गएर आफ्नो सामान लोड गरेर हेलिकप्टरमा सही राइट इन्टु द ब्याटलफिल्ड। यहाँ एउटा किस्सा थियो, यो अर्को तरिकाको वरफेयर थियो। किनभने यो काउन्टर टेररिस्ट अपरेसन जो हुन्छ त्यसको द वे यु हेभ टु conduct the type of battle that you have to do is entirely different from the type of a conventional war that you have to do. So मैले आफ्नो पुरा मोड पुरा स्विच अफ गर्नु पर्यो, and I have to come from counter terrorist operations into conventional operation. अब त्यहाँ जाँदाखेरि बुझ्नुहोस्, I am going as a commanding officer. I don't know any officer there. I don't know any JCO there. I don't know any of my troops there. Neither of the troops, JCOs or officers know me. I don't know what is the terrain. I don't know what is the situation. And this type of operation that I am going into is entirely different from what I was handling all these 2 years. तर हिम्मत हारिन मैले। मलाई एउटा भरोसा थियो कि म जानेछु, मेरै केटा हाम्रो राई लिम्बू के नाते जानेछु, मेरै पल्टन हो, मेरै रेजिमेन्ट हो। They will never let me down and I will never let them down. And if this combination is there, who can stop us? मर्यो भने सबै मरौँला, जित्यो भने सबैले जित्दैनौँ। त्यो भनेर त्यो तय गरेर म गएँ। जाँदाखेरि you won't believe it, यो प्रेसिडेन्ट अफ द गोर्खा ब्रिगेडले मलाई हेलिप्याडमा भन्छ, what has happened to the valor of the Gurkhas? के भयो? What happened, sir? अरे तेरो पल्टनलाई एट्याक गर्नु भनेको थियो, एट्याक गरेन तिनीहरूले। I said there must be something. Nothing. मैले त्यति मात्रै भनेर गयो। जिओसीकोमा गए ब्रिफिङको लागि, जिओसीले भन्छ, ओ सो यु आर कमिसन इन्टु द 1st 11 गोर्खा राइफल्स। मैले भने नो, म त 7 MGR को। यस्तो गर्छ, वारको टाइममा तिमीलाई कहाँ फेरि पठाउँदैछ, मान्छेलाई चिन्दैन, तिमीले के गर्दैन, यो एरिया तिम्रो लागि नयाँ छ। मैले भन्छ, सो यु डोन्ट वरी अबाउट द्याट, I just came to say and pay my respects to you, and I want to get my briefing from the Colonel GS, and I'm good. Okay, Rai, do your best. मलाई छोडिदियो। कर्नल जीएस कोमा जाँदाखेरि त कर्नल जीएसले त यस्तो नराम्रो अनौठो कुराहरू गर्यो मसँग गोर्खासको बारेमा। त्यो मैले सबै ब्रिफिङ चुप्पो लागेर सुने, तर भित्र चाहिँ मेरो यस्तो आगो जल्दै थियो नि। I was really angry. I was furious, not angry. I was furious. The way this guy was talking in such a denigrating manner. मैले त्यो कर्नललाई भने, Colonel so-and-so, you are senior to me, but I'll not say sir to you. Colonel so-and-so, today I don't know what the situation is, and I don't know what tomorrow is going to be. But day after tomorrow, once the war is over, I'm going to come and talk to you again. मैले चाहिँ भनेको थिएँ, म चाहिँ आएर यसलाई लाउँछु एक दिन। The way talked over there. I'm telling you, I was so pissed off with him, you know. But just to cut the story short, let me tell you about this colonel. Before the war was over, he was removed from there because he was a non-performer. जो मान्छे non-performer हुन्छ नि, उनीहरूले अर्काले प्रेम गर्छ कि यसले गरेन, त्यसले गरेन, यो गर्नु सकेन, त्यसले गर्नु सकेन भनेर. He was removed, just to make you clear as to what happened to that guy. But I still wanted to see him after the war. मेरोमा अझै पनि एनर्जी धेरै बाँकी थियो, तर good for him, मैले भेट्नु सकिनँ उसलाई. I could not meet him because he was already removed. Anyway, command ko लागि गए. About the war, you already know. My boys were there. उनीहरूको administrative, logistics अलिक तगडा गरे, बिचारा अलिक लथालिङ्गे यताउता गएको रहेछ। त्यति साह्रो उनीहरूको हाम्रो उसमा उनीहरूको एक्सपिरियन्स थिएन ब्याटलमा, त्यस कारणले यता उता उता थुप्रो नथाङ लिङ्गे थियो। अब भुँडीमा जबसम्म भात छैन, till you have food in your belly, there will be absolutely no energy left for any for you to think about anything else. Anyway, उनीहरूले स्टेबलाइज गरे, पुरा गरे, एक जनालाई केटालाई भेटे, क्रलिङ गर्दै, बम्बार्डमेन्ट हुँदैछ, फेरि पनि क्रलिङ गर्दै उनीहरूको बङ्करमा गयो भने केटा हो, म तिमीहरूको नयाँ कमान्डिङ अफिसर हो। जस्ट इमेजिन, सानो सानो ग्रुपलाई गर्दा गर्दा जुन भयो, ब्रिफिङ गर्यो, मैले भलिन्टियर गरेँ एट्याक गर्नुको लागि, किनभने मलाई जरुरी थियो कि हाम्रो बटालियनको प्रुभ गर्नुपर्ने थियो कि हामीले त्यस्तो रिफ्युज गरेको होइन, कोही सर्कमस्टान्सेसले भएको थियो, त्यो द्याट्स अनदर थिङ। बट मैले भने आई भलिन्टियर। तर उनीहरूले पहिला अरूलाई चान्स दिने भनेर उनीहरूले गर्यो, उसहरू फेल भयो। त्यसपछि फेरि हाम्रो जिन्दाबाद, हामीले फेरि फर्स्ट लेभल गयौँ। सबसे पहिला हाम्रो त्यो बटालिक सेक्टरमा खलुबाट टपमा एट्याक गर्नुपर्ने थियो, जसमा क्याप्टेन मनोज पाण्डे पनि थियो, मेरो यङ अफिसर फ्रम हियर्स दि कम्पनी ट्वाइसी अफ ब्राभो कम्पनी। दुईटा कम्पनी अगाडि मेरो सिओ कमान्डिङ अफिसर्सको पार्टीसँग, उनीहरूको सँगसँग जुलाईको 2 तारिक, इट वाज अ मुनलिट नाइट, आई रिमेम्बर, एक्सट्रिमली कोल्ड, -30 डिग्री सी कति चल्दै थियो त्यहाँ। अबाउट 14 घन्टाको मार्च र हाम्रो हिँड्दै गयौँ, फायरिङ आउँदैछ, जोगाउँदै गयौँ। अबाउट 600 yards जब हामी टार्गेटको नजिक थियो, when we were about 600 yards close to the target, the fire was too much, it was immense. And I had a thought, what should I do? Should I carry on? If I carry on, all of us might get killed. But then history will be unforgiving. Everyone becomes Aristotle after the event is over. Then they will say, what a stupid commanding officer. He deserved to die. He should have died. But why did he get all these people killed? Should I stop? If I stop, what will happen? Again, history will be unforgiving, because once you stop and the momentum is lost, it's extremely difficult for you to go up and again use that momentum for that attack. Extremely difficult. Then history will say, people will say, what an idiot. साला डरपोक था, खुद तो नहीं जा सकता था, कम से कम उनको रैली करके तो भेज देते। एक ही बर्स्ट में, it was just 200 to 300 yards ना, should have just charged and gone. So either way you are roasted and toasted as a commanding officer. But हामीले तय गरेको थियो, सुत्दा, उठ्दा, बस्दा, खाँदा, any time, the only thought was खलुबाट टप, खलुबाट टप, खलुबाट टप। और मैले केटाहरूलाई भनेको थिएँ कि केटा हो, हाम्रो खुकुरीको धार याद राख्नु, हाम्रो पूर्वजनको उनीहरूको याद राख्नु, उनीहरूले कसरी हाम्रो लेजेन्ड अफ द गुर्खास बनाएको छ, यो खुकुरीको धार देखाएर हिम्मत र उनले साहसले। हामीले लेट डाउन गर्ने होइन, हाम्रो एउटै लक्ष्य छ, खलुबाट टप पुग्ने हाम्रो। त्यो नपुगिन्जेलसम्म चाहे जे पनि होस् हामीले गर्नुपर्छ। And all of them said कि साहब तपाईँ हामीसँग छौँ भने हामी आउँछौँ, we are there, जय महाकाली आयो गोर्खाली भनेर हामी गएको। 400 मिटर ठाउँमा पुग्यौँ। अब त धेरै नुक्सान हुनु थाल्यो। क्याप्टेन मनोज पाण्डेलाई चाहिँ मैले एउटा बाई साइडमा बङ्कर एरिया भन्ने थियो, त्यसमादेखि 4वटा बङ्कर जस्तो लाग्यो मलाई, धेरै मसिन गनरले फायर गर्दै थियो। त मैले मनोज पाण्डेलाई भने, मनोज टेक यो प्लटुन यतापट्टि तैँले साइलेन्ट कर, म बाँकीलाई यसो लगेर जान्छु। त्यति बेलासम्म यति धेरै बम्बार्डमेन्ट, मसिन गन फायर यति धेरै भइसकेको थियो, सल्लाह बिल्ला भइसकेको थियो सबै। कम्युनिकेसन भन्ने, कम्युनिकेसन कसरी गर्ने, ज्यादा गराउन सकिँदैन, त्यो गोलीको उसमा सुन्दैन, राति अँधेरो छ, देख्दैन, सबै छरपष्ट भइसक्यो। उनीहरू गोलीको यस्तो फायर, मसिन गन आफू त्यो उनीहरूको ट्रेसर बुलेट हुन्छ नि, द मोमेन्ट इट कम्स आउट फ्रम द ब्यारल स्टार्ट्स बर्निङ, जुप 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 बोल्दै जाने यता छेउछाउदेखि नि, पुरा मेरो ज्याकेट त चित्र बनाइदियो। हामी चार्ज गऱ्यौँ। यतापट्टि चाहिँ मनोज पाण्डेको पहिला बताउँछु के भयो उसको। उहाँ जाँदाखेरि चाहिँ 4 होइन 6वटा बङ्कर रहेछ त्यहाँ त, पुरा पाकिस्तानीहरूले फायर गरेको। अरू बीचमा पठानहरू आएर चार्ज गर्ने, त्यो बेनेटले यसो घोप्नुको लागि त्यो रक्सहरूदेखि आएर केटाले चाहिँ खुक्री निकालेर, आई स्टिल रिमेम्बर मुनलिट नाइट, खुक्री निकालेर उफ्रिँदै, our boys are just 5 feet something and those Pathans are 6 feet something. उफ्रिँदै टाउको छेडाइदिएको उनीहरूको। गर्दै 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 गयो बिचरा। त्यहाँ दुईटा त्यो बङ्कर अलिकति अलग्गै थियो, त्यो चाहिँ हवलदार बिबी दिवानले भने म गएर त्यसलाई साइलेन्स गर्छु भनेर। अनि हवलदार बिबी दिवान ब्राभो कम्पनीको एकजना यङ स्मार्ट बोय, धेरै त म चिन्दिनँ थिएँ किनभने पहिला भर्खरै मैले जोइन गरेको, हार्डली कति 1 महिना भयो होला, सबैको सकल पनि देखेको थिइनँ मैले त। उनीहरूले चाहिँ मलाई देखिसकेको थियो, मैले गएर भेटेको थिएँ सबैलाई, म्याक्सिमम मलाई। जाँदाखेरि त फायर एन्ड मुभ गरेर उनीहरूले क्रल गर्दै गर्दै छेउमा गएर ग्रेनेड फेकेर गर्ने कारवाही गर्छौँ। तर बिबी दिवानको लागि त्यो दुईटा बङ्कर चाहिँ यस्तो अप्ठ्यारो ठाउँमा थियो, ऊ त्यस्तो गर्नु सकेन। सो बिबी दिवानले भने फेरि पनि त्यसले गिभ अप गरेन, उक्री निकाल्यो, केटालाई भन्यो डङ 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 फायर गर, म पनि चार्ज गर्छु, 3-4 जना 1-2 डाइरेक्सनदेखि चार्ज गरौँ, ग्रेनेड पनि फेकौँ भन्दाखेरि त बिचराको पुरा एक मसिन गनको बस्ट लागेर बिबी दिवान खत्तम भयो। तर यो 10 जना केटाहरूले त्यो 2 जना बङ्करलाई पुरा खत्तम गरिदियो, सत्यानाश गरिदियो। त्यसमा 2-3 जना मेरो केटा भित्यो, शहीद भयो। यतापट्टि चाहिँ क्याप्टन मनोज पाण्डेले फायर एन्ड मुभ गरी 3वटा बङ्कर खत्तम गर्यो। 3 बङ्कर खत्तम गर्दाखेरि मनोज पाण्डेलाई पनि यहाँ गोली लागेर पुरा खुनले रगत एकदमै धेरै बग्नु थाल्यो। यहाँदेखि अलिक कमजोर भइसकेको थियो। त्यो केटाले भन्यो कि साहब तपाईँ अलिक रेस्ट गर्नुहोस्, अब हामीले चार्ज गरेर गरौँला। त्यसपछि के भन्छ कमान्डिङ अफिसर साहबको पनि उनीहरूको पनि उहाँ एट्याक चल्दैछ, फेरि त्यतिलाई हामी भित्री साइन दिइहालौँला। मनोज पाण्डे हेर्नुहोस्, 25 सालको यङ अफिसर, लखनऊको, फ्रम अ भेरी मोडेस्ट फ्यामिली। उसले के भन्यो, ही सेड नो, मलाई कमान्डिङ अफिसर साहबले यति फेथ र ऊ दिएर मलाई कमान्ड दिएर उसलाई प्रिभिलेज दिएको छ कि यो कमान्ड गरेर त्यसले खत्तम गराउँदा। सो इट इज माई प्रिभिलेज कि म नै खत्तम गर्छु त्यो बङ्करलाई, अरू म कमान्डिङ अफिसर साहबलाई मेरो भिक्ट्री साइन दिन्छु, इट इज माई प्रिभिलेज। क्रल गर्दै 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 नजिक गएर बङ्करमा फेक्नु आँट्दाखेरि चाहिँ उसको यति खुनको लस भइसकेको थियो, कमजोर भइसकेको थियो, अलिक ढिलो भयो होला उसको मुभमेन्ट। मसिन गनले एउटा बस्ट फायर गरे, 4वटा गोलीको सिधा यता लागेर पुरा उसको टाउको नै उडाइदियो। तर पनि ऊ छड्नुभन्दा पहिला जस्ट इमेजिन द लास्ट स्प्लिट सेकेन्डको एउटा या दुईटा त्यो बोल्ने लफ बोल्नुको लागि उसकोमा स्प्लिट सेकेन्ड थियो कि, यु नो व्हाट ही सेड, नछोड्नु, that was his last words. Can you imagine? Look at the amount of dedication of this boy and this officer. I mean, when I heard about it later, I almost choked and cried, you know. He look at this boy, he's almost finished and his last words is no छोड्नु, यति जोश थियो। केटाहरूले पुरा काटेर ग्रेनेड श्रेनेड त्यो काटेर छोड्थ्यो त्यहाँ। मिनवाइल हाम्रो पनि यहाँ चाहिँ अपरेसन चल्दै थियो। मैले केटाहरूलाई भने नानीहो याद राख्नु, आफ्नो टाउकोमा जस्तो कफन बाँध्छ त्यो कफन बाँध्नु, यो नसम्झिनु कि हामी फर्केर आउँछौँ जिन्दा, जिउँदो फर्केर आउँछु, यो मेरो हात बचाउँछु, मेरो खुट्टा बचाउँछु, बिल्कुल नसोच्नु। अब इट इज डु एन्ड डाई, अब कोही छैन, या त हामी मर्छौँ या हामी मर्छौँ। जय महाकाली भनेर हामी पनि गयौँ। अगेन त्यही रकदेखि उफ्रेर आउने कहिले त्यो पठानहरू, केटाहरूले आफ्नो खुकुरीले ठक 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 पुरा टाउको रोल भएर आएको यस्तो के त्यो मुनलिट नाइटमा देख्दाखेरि नि। पठानहरूले जब त्यो देख्यो नि, they were so scared when they saw that. उनीहरूको लागि त त्यस्तो प्रकारको मौत त कस्तै अनवान्टेड हो नि, उनीहरूको लागि त त्यस्तो एकदमै ब्याड वे अफ गोइङ अप। उनीहरूले सबै छोडेर सिधा माथि गयो। मलाई याद छ 4:22 भएको थियो होला, मलाई हात यसो गरेर तान्यो एकजना केटाले कि माथि, म अलिकति पछाडि थिएँ नि, सास पनि फुल्दै थियो। अब 17-18 हजार फिटको उचाइ, यस्तो एकदमै नाक उसले के भन्छ स्टिप 80 डिग्री इन्क्लाइन थियो। हिउँ 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 एकदम बरफ, आइस वलहरू, जाडो, मसिन गनहरू फायर, त्यसले गर्दा थाकेर लोत भइसकेको थियो। उठाएर यसो गरेर गर्दाखेरि म डङ्ग पछाडि लडेँ क्या, त्यहाँ माथि पुगेर नि अलिकति गहिरो गड्डा पनि थियो रहेछ, छम्मै पानीमा जस्तो हरे। म त पानी पो होला भनेर यसो गरेर बादमा पछि हेरेको त पुरा खुनै खुन परेछ त्यहाँ त। उनको पनि एउटा मतलब सानो पन्ड जस्तो भएको रहेछ। मेरो छोरो छेउमा हेरेको त कसैको यत्रो फेसै उडिसकेको गर्छ बिचरा, अलिकति यस्तै फेस उडिसकेको, कसैको हात यता, कोही पाकिस्तानी, कोही हाम्रो, कोही पहिलाको को होला त्यो मान्छेहरू, त्यही के पो लडिरहेको रहेछ यसरी। म त 10-15 मिनटसम्म हल्लिन नै सकिनँ, मेरो ढाडमा यति नराम्रो पाराले दुखेर मतलब उठ्नै पाएको छ एकदिन। मैले फेरि पनि त्यहीँ भने केटाहरूले लुक आउटवर्ड्स, यिनीहरूको काउन्टर एट्याक अब आउँछ, हामीले गर्नुपर्छ, रेडी हुनुपर्छ। सबैले आउटवर्ड्स हेऱ्यो, ट्रु इनफ 10 मिनटमा काउन्टर एट्याक आइहाल्यो उनीहरूको। त्यसपछि त्यो काउन्टर एट्याक हुनुको पछि म चाहिँ फेरि उठेँ, अलिकति त्यति बेलासम्म चाहिँ सास आइसकेको थियो। मैले भने केटो गन त हामी कतिजना छौँ यता भन्दाखेरि मलाई याद छ हामी जाँदाखेरि दुईटा कम्पनी अलमोस्ट 4 to 600 मान्छेहरू जति हिँडेको थियो होला। माथि कति चाँडो पुगेको छौँ, 2-3वटा काउन्टर एट्याक भइसकेको पछि हेर्दाखेरि त वी वर जस्ट 8 of us, हामी त 8 जना मात्रै माथि पुगेको रहेछौँ। फेरि काउन्टर एट्याक आयो, फायर गर्यो। आखिरमा 3 रात अलमोस्ट 3 nights जति भयो होला त्यहाँ। त्यो 3 nights हामीले एकपल्ट यति पनि सुत्नु पाएन, सुत्न सक्दैन त्यहाँ। हामी आँखा लाग्ने बित्तिकै यस्तो लाग्थ्यो कि सडनली आयो भने के गर्ने। एउटा दाना खाना थिएन हाम्रो लागि, खानुको लागि त्यो 3 राति 4 दिन। एक ड्रप पानी पनि थिएन पिउनुको लागि। अरू यस्तो जाडो, so cold, we were freezing to death over there, absolutely. When it rained, we were totally wet, and the outer surface of our jackets used to be crinkling because it used to freeze immediately. And then when it snowed, we used to get covered, so you used to keep digging yourself up like this. I don't know what a nightmare of a time we had for those 3 nights and 4 days. It was terrible. And I'm glad to tell you that we called for SOS fire once the Pakistanis came up over there. There were a lot of funny incidents happened, but I don't want to go into too much of that now. And we got saved. Next day, the reinforcement came and we put the Tiranga Jhanda on top of Kalubar top. And that is the saga of first 11 GR. And after that, further 0.4287, 5287, then 4821. Then from there we went on to 5300, 5190, point Pura up to the line of control. We captured. And by 26 July, we had put the Tiranga even on the line of control. And that is today celebrated as Vijay Divas. So that is the saga of first 11 Gurkha Rifles. And for this sterling performance, we got the nation's highest award of Paramveer Chakra for Captain Manoj Pandey.
Wow.
We got Veer Chakra. I got Veer Chakra, and my 2 other people got Veer Chakra. And we got 29 other gallantry awards. We got the battle honors. We got the theatre honors. And above all, because we already had an Ashok Chakra, that is also the nation's highest award during peacetime. And now with the Veer Chakra over here, we were also given the title of Bravest of the Brave. That is what every member of my boys are now proudly called them. They can proudly call themselves Bravest of the Brave. And now today, as a special recognition, Amro 11 GR ma, we have the only ones who have the distinction which me and my second in command had designed. In the 9 yards, there is a maroon. In the lanyard, there is a maroon knot over there with golden wavy waves over there, 2 lines of it, which is your blood and glory. That's what it means, blood and glory. The maroon is congealed color of blood, and that golden line is glory. So every boy from first 11 GR, only first 11 GR in the 11 GR, is now permitted to wear this special lanyard, which has been designed for a sterling performance in the of Vijay, that is Kargil War. So that is in Sankshet, my Bhaneko. Now I'm open to any queries, any questions, anything from your side.
Thank you so much, Colonel Saab, for such a vivid narration of Kargil War. We really enjoyed it, as if we were watching it literally, So thank you for that. And I like to call out to my dearest friend, Colonel Brinda. Sat Sri Akal ji, how are you? And he played a very crucial role in inviting his colleague, course mate, Brigadier Khanna and others. Thank you so much. And now the forum is open for the question. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask.
एउटा क्वेसन आई हेभ वान क्वेसन एक्चुली हजुरहरूको एक्सपिरियन्स हेरेर त एकदमै इट्स रियली इन्ट्रेस्टिङ टु नो फ्याक्ट्स एन्ड फिगर्स देयर अनि त्यस बेला आई थिङ्क एउटा त के अरे पोलिटिकल सिचुएसन त्यहाँ कश्मीरमा के अरे आर्टिकल 370 हटाएको थिएन, अहिले हटायो। त्यो 370 हटाएर पनि एकदमै फ्रिडम मतलब फ्रिडम भने मतलब एकदमै राम्रोसँग काम गर्न पायो होला नि आर्मीले। त्यति मतलब नट गोइङ टु पोलिटिक्स त त्यो सिचुएसन कम्प्यारेटिभली कस्तो लाग्यो हजुरलाई?
So
personally, so मलाई धेरै राम्रो लाग्यो, but that has got nothing to do with our army thing because we were operating before 370 and we were operating after 370 also. It made no difference to us really.
Very right.
Okay, I like to recognize Mr. Mohan Dungmali. He is the key person to connect me and Colonel Rai. Thank you so much, sir, for your contribution. And Major Yogesh Rai from UK just joined. Yes, sir, Dr. Noble.
म चाहिँ नेपालीमा नै प्रश्न गरौँ कलु साहबलाई। हामीले के सुन्यौं भने उहाँले चाहिँ आफ्नो अर्ली रिटायरमेन्ट दिनुभयो, रिजाइन गरेर भन्ने सुनियो। के यो सत्य हो कि तपाईले अझै गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ तर तपाईले रिटायरमेन्ट लिनुभयो?
You are right, but resignation is a wrong word. मैले premature retirement लिएको, voluntary retirement.
हजुर,
resign is a very big and a harsh word. I love my army, I love my this thing, but there's no question of resigning. But I took premature retirement because I wanted, now that I had already contributed enough there, I also wanted to now venture out into the civil world and make my mark there, which I did later on. I joined as a vice president of a huge pharma company, one of the top 10 pharma companies. And I enjoyed my corporate tenure there. After that, I again joined another conglomerate of 40 odd companies where I was the group president, which is a huge task and a huge responsibility with fantastic perks, everything. So, मैले चाहिँ आफ्नो जो दिलको थियो नि भित्र त्यो पुरा मैले आफ्नो प्यासन र मेरो जो लभ थियो त्यो पुरा मैले कम्प्लिट गर्नु पाएँ। मैले आर्मीको पनि पुरा पाएँ जति पाउनु पर्ने थियो मेरो विचारमा। और त्यसपछि म सिभिलमा गएर मैले सिभिलमा पनि त्यही अचिभ गरेँ जो मैले चाहेको थिएँ कि आई शुड अचिभ। So today I'm comfortable. I have my own companies. So I'm very comfortable and I'm very thankful to God that He's been so kind to me, that He kept me alive from the war so that I could pursue my own passion outside also on management, consulting and all those things. And now I'm very happy. तर मैले रिजाइन गरेको होइन, मैले प्रिमेच्योर रिटायरमेन्ट लिएको।
प्रिमेच्योर भन्न चाहनुहुन्छ कि अर्ली रिटायरमेन्ट भन्नुहुन्छ यसलाई?
हामीले प्रिमेच्योर रिटायरमेन्ट भन्छौँ किनभने रिटायरमेन्टको लागि अझै टाइम थियो तर हामीले चाहिँ पेपर पुटअप गरेर निक्लेको त्यति बेला।
हजुर, ल कङ्ग्रेस वन्डरफुल। तर एउटा चाहिँ तपाईले घटनाहरु भन्दाखेरि त्यो साल तारिखहरु जोड्नु भयो भने चाहिँ अझ राम्रो हुन्थ्यो। यो सालमा म भर्ती भएँ, यो सालमा यस्तो भएँ भनेर तारिखहरु चाहिँ बहुत कममा मात्रै हामीले सुन्न पायौं। त्यो मितिहरु
I can tell you that right now if you want.
Yeah.
मैले कमिसन चाहिँ पाएको 1977 मा, सेप्टेम्बर 1977।
हजुर,
त्यसपछि म फर्स्ट कमान्ड गरेको 1997 मा। त्यो चाहिँ राष्ट्रिय राइफल 97 देखि 1999 सम्म।
मेजर
लेफ्टिनेन्ट कर्नल, एज अ लेफ्टिनेन्ट कर्नल। No, command as a colonel, full colonel 97 ma. Full colonel. And then again I commanded first 11 GR in 1999, but I commanded for only 11 months. After that I again went on assignment on staff duties. because मेरो command tenure more than 3 वर्षको भइसकेको थियो।
अनि
त्यसपछि म रिटायर हुँदाखेरि चाहिँ मैले प्रिमेच्योर रिटायर लिँदाखेरि चाहिँ म डेप्टी कमान्डर एउटा ब्रिगेडको थिएँ जो कि तवाङमा छ।
थ्याङ्क यू कर्नल, थ्याङ्क यू।
यस
कर्नल सर
विश्व शान्ति, म एउटा क्वेसन राखौँ।
हस् सर, प्लिज गो अहेड।
कर्नल साहब नमस्कार, म मोहन दुङमाली।
यस मोहन। Yes, you are from Sikkim, है ना मोहनज्यू? Your audio is not clear. No, your audio is not clear at all.
त्यो भिडियो अफ गर्नुहोस् सर, अनि राम्रो हुन्छ, तपाईँको अडियो क्लियर हुन्छ।
मोहनज्यू तपाईँको अडियो नै आएन त।
भिडियो अफ गर्नुहोस्, भिडियो अफ गर्नुहोस्।
हैन, अब सुन्नुहुँदैछ?
या
अहिले सुन्नुहुँदैछ?
यस।
कर्नल साहब, दुईटा कुरा। एउटा त तपाईँको यो
Can't hear him. I think you'll have to change this thing, Lalit.
सुनेन सर तपाईँको।
I can't hear him. I think you'll have to put on someone else. Meanwhile, Vishwajit.
Okay, so कर्नल साहब, तपाईँले पाछा र थर त भन्नु भएन।
म चाम्लिङ हो, निनाङ बुङसा हो।
लु, वाह, थ्याङ्क यू सो मच। ओके, बिन्द्रजी
हामी सबै राई एउटै भयो नि त। किन पाछा भन्ने? We are all same.
that is true. बिन्द्रजी, आपका कुछ है क्वेश्चन पूछना है तो?
नहीं, कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं है, बट ये तो वी हैव गॉन थ्रू ऑल दैट। तो
अच्छा,
काफी बात इनकी समझ आई, काफी नहीं समझ आई, क्योंकि नेपाली में काफी बोले ये।
What did you want to know?
You want to talk anything, Brigadier Khanna?
Yeah, in fact, I mean, you have done a very great job, Rai. In fact, I mean, I'm very happy. Of course, I think based on your performance and the performance of some of the other battalions, there's a movie also which has been made. I saw that movie.
Yes. LOC Kargil is there.
Yeah.
That's what they call it.
Yeah.
That apna, what's his name? Neeraj Bedi has played my role.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's Colonel Lalit Rai there.
Yeah. I saw that.
But I must tell you, I must share something interesting about this. We had gone for the launch of the music, launch of LOC. That time, JP Datta had invited us, and we had a nice cocktail party after we had a talk and all that. Then this fellow, he comes with they were in uniform, we were in series. So he comes with the jacket with Lalit written over here, with the whiskey in his hand. He says, "Hello, Colonel, I'm Colonel Lalit Rai." I said, "Nice to meet you, sir." He was introducing himself as Colonel Lalit Rai to me.
No, in fact, I mean, it's not this is because I just wanted to have some query which is there only. In fact, the Pakistanis, they've been saying that they were all the intruders, but I think NLI was the one which they were, most of them, they are the one who were there only. Now, firstly, of course, I mean, when you went up there only, in fact, were they in the Sangars only, or they had built up some proper bunkers also? And secondly,
no, they are not.
Yeah, secondly, of course, as far what was the role, some of those, I think the media chefs also, they say that they quite a bit of, why I'm saying all this thing only because after my command of the brigade and of course the sub area in Udhampur, I went to the BSF also, and the BSF, of course, we have in fact, normally we have used to have a meeting with the Pakistanis after every 6 months. So during that particular, in fact, one of my battalions, of course, was also fighting there in the BSF or some, although you may be somewhere else, but your battalion may be in the war itself. So I know, but when
Yeah.
I met them during the lunchtime, of course, lunch was there only. We discussed in the morning, and then after I have a lunch, there only. So I used to tell them this is so. There was some brigadier on the other side. So I said that yeah, in fact, I mean 47, 48 के अंदर तुम्हारे को अच्छी तरह से मार पड़ी. 65 के अंदर, in fact, I mean, you are bruised, and 71, of course, you so, and now 1999 also. I mean, so why do you keep on taking a पंगा every time? I told him. और फिर कहने लगे थे ब्रिगेडियर साहब, पिछली बार एक चीज मैं बता दूं, पिछली बार तो ठीक है हम हार गए थे, पर इस बार में 90 के अंदर जो है ना, हमें जो है ना हराया किसने है, वो कह रहे बरखा राय ने. मैं कह यार बरखा राय कहाँ से आ गई? कहता बरखा राय ने जो बोलना शुरू किया उधर से, तो हमारे पाकिस्तानियों ने मतलब जो हमारा पीटीसी देखना बंद कर दिया. And after that, they say, "Oh, see there near the Tiger Hill, and she is saying it, and that's the reason why they're only."
But
Okay,
उनको बोलो अगर
the role of,
उनको
yeah,
बोलो
the
अगर
role of the media. I'm told, of course, the media, of course, they played their role, but at the same time, I mean, good thing that they brought it up, the Kargil, in the drawing rooms of the Indians. That is what one should also. But at the same time, also, it costed a lot of lives also because of the direct telecast which is made. Is that right?
No, but let me share something with you. Firstly, if they want Barkhadat, they should take her. I mean, we don't mind. That is number one. Number two is that the war was very tough. This was the highest battlefield in the world. It was 17,000 above sea level, minus 32 degrees ambient temperature. Everything used to freeze. I mean, even doing a normal evolutions in the morning was like a nightmare for us. So now when the BSF says, I think because BSF didn't fight the war, BSF, once the war is on, they always move back and they are given ROP duties and other things. But the actual combat that took place up on the mountain, that was terrible, harrowing. I mean, I suffered with nightmares for more than almost 2 to 3 years after that. I used to get up with the sweat on the nape of my neck at night and get up with a jerk over there. It's not an easy thing. The trauma is terrible. It is. And when you have to face bullets.
I quite agree with you. I commanded the battalion in Sri Lanka. I was there for 14 months. Right in the beginning.
Sir, so you were there in the Op Pavan, sir.
Op Pavan, I was there.
My battalion was also there that time. First 11th year was also there.
We in fact we went in right in the beginning only because I mean
we both were there in Sri Lanka together.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah. We in fact, I mean that was the
that was the real tragic operation. One of the world's biggest tragedy, I tell you.
I'll beg your leave. थोड़ा जाना है कहीं बाहर.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Nice day.
Okay, my last point, which was I wanted to, nowadays we have seen this recently the war between Pakistan and whatever is happening now, whatever we see in the Ukraine-Russian war and now Israel and the saying Iran war. It's a non-contact war. If those particular things like say drones and missiles would have been there, how do you think our task would have been much easier than what we did?
Sir, you are also infantry soldier. There is no war without boots on the ground. Till the boots are there on the ground, there is no war. That is just then computer game chal raha hai wo to.
No, I mean, casualty would have been much less. Whatever, like we, I mean, these days I don't know, I've been to the battalions also. These days, the drones which have come up, they are so, in fact, deadly. And they do the work, of course, what we normally should be doing. All those are chaps to go there somewhere near to the FDS. So these are the chaps, they go there and destroy them. And they're being trained.
While I agree that it is quite lethal and things like that, but come what may, till such time there are boots on the ground and the soldiers are there to hold that ground, that war is not complete and the victory is not complete. You cannot say you are victorious. He will say, I sent 3 missiles, they destroyed this of yours. He'll say, I sent 5 missiles, they destroyed this. That's it. After that, what? You have not captured anything, there's nothing there. That loss will be soon forgotten. But if you have captured territory and you held on to the ground, then that becomes history. And that becomes
No.
the true victory.
Agreed. No, the infantry has to go, but only thing is, if this some work is being done by them, and then immediately go infantry, the task is a little easier. That's what I'm saying. The task is a little easier. But so our own loss, not as of now, we are talking about the loss is direct entry, but about 50-60%. In fact, in initial battalion, which go 50-60% are not likely to come back.
Yeah, to a great extent. If we had all these things, it would have definitely reduced the loss to a great extent. Definitely. There's no two ways about it. But having said that, what happened during the Korean War, what happened during the Vietnam War for the US, they had absolutely supremacy over the air battle, those air superiority. They dropped tons and tons of bombs and killed so many Viet Congs and whatnot. But at the end, they got beaten. Even in Afghanistan, they got beaten. So technology, missiles, all these things will give you that little bit of a satisfaction that you have done some destruction. But ultimately, it is the indomitable spirit of that man and the soldier who actually tells you who is the victorious and who is the fellow who actually overcame whom. Today, you see Vietnam and Korea. These guys, they endured the US for such a long time, and then after that, they beat them out of it. They went back in with such a solid wound that even today they can't get over the Vietnam debacle.
No,
I'm one of those proponents.
No, it is good. I mean, I'm not denying the role of Israel, but see, the use of the technology which is Israeli doing it. I mean, can you imagine the chief of the army staff and about 20 their top notches people getting killed here? And I mean, without even sitting there.
That was a combination of that plus in their complete this thing into their system.
Spy.
Spying system. Yeah, Mossad, because it is hats off to them.
It's commendable. There's no doubt about it. It's very commendable what they've done. Commendable.
In fact, I've shared something, my views with Vishwas, because as to what they are doing till yesterday, all these 3 days. Vishwas, I mean, I sent some of those, my own views also to you.
Yes, I really enjoyed them reading it. Thank you so much, Brigadier. Okay, Dr. Sivarai, you have some questions? Yeah, you are raising your hand.
Lalit sir, तपाईलाई धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद and बधाई पनि छ. In the context of, I'm Dr. Shiva Kumar Rai from Sikkim, at present in Leh Ladakh. After the recent incident where the tourists were killed, even the Operation Sindoor, I think we remember you and all your brave hearts who have done a wonderful job during the Kargil war, and we salute you for it. And the stories were very interesting. हामी यो 3.5 फुटे राईहरूले चाहिँ 6 फुटे
पठान
चिनाको सुन्दाखेरि एकदम खुसी लाग्यो. I can see नवल किशोर सर, विश्व सरले जहिले पनि मलाई रिमाइन्ड गर्नुहुन्छ. I see हाम्रो MS सर पनि, कल्याणी madam. And coming here in Leh Ladakh, in fact, I wanted to come. I could not go through Kashmir, Srinagar and Kargil. You know, at present it's risky also, although I have been to Srinagar. So today, in fact, we came here to Leh day before yesterday. And then
where are you? You are in Leh now?
From Leh, I'm in Nubra Valley. Then we went to the Pakistani border, where in fact India had captured that in 1971. Yes, sir. 1971 war, and we wanted to see. In fact, yes, Turtuk. It was flooded by Indian tourists, and somehow we found the Indian side well developed. Even the army, they have a lot of garrison. Even the backup is very good. Even the Graf is doing a wonderful work of road laying. Even the medical facility. I just wanted to congratulate you. Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you, your comrade. And just not contradicting Mr. Khanna. Was Mr. Khanna was speaking?
He is a brigadier. Yeah, former.
But I must say so, although we have all this sophisticated weapon, I think it is the ground fort ground force
Result ultimately counts.
will make the difference, sir.
Of
And
course.
we have the missiles, we have everything, but unless we have the brave heart, I think that decision of the battle is not done.
So the
Thank you very
bottom
त्यसको
much.
line,
मतलब
Thank you very much, sir.
त्यो उसको त्यसलाई नाम पनि तपाईँले वर्दिनु सक्दैन जबसम्म त्यो बुट्सले लाइन अफ कन्ट्रोललाई क्रस गर्दैन या बोर्डरलाई क्रस गर्दैन
but bottom line is Gurkhas forever. Okay.
Yes. जय गोरख जय गोरख
भन्छ म केही बोलु कि
Has, Mama, please go ahead.
त्यसो भन्छ
Former
thank you.
active of Nepal IG Armed Forces, please go ahead, sir.
दोर्जे भाइ हो
यस दाजु नमस्कार
ओ नमस्कार नमस्कार
म
I can't
हजुरको
see you
बारेमा
दोर्जे भाइ
आइएम फाइन दाजु एक शब्द बोल्नु
but
है
I can't
हजुरको
see you
बारेमा
I can't see you but
यु कान्ट सी मी ओके अहिले देख्नुहुन्छ हजुर
Yes, sir.
अन्त देखिन्छ मलाई एम आई अडिबल
You are audible, but you are not
you're
visible.
audible but you're not visible
अहिले कसरी
let me
त
see let me
एनीवे
see let me see
No, there's
ल
some.
दाजु अहिलेलाई ओके मैले अब म
no Durja bhai is a very handsome man he doesn't want to reveal himself
He is the only
दाजु थ्याङ्क यू
he's the only 6-footer, right? In Rise.
अब मैले भन्नु खोजेको चाहिँ कर्नल ललित राई दाजुको अलिकति म 2 मिनट बोल्न मन लाग्यो किनभने म उहाँको घर पनि गएको छु पुणेमा उहाँले अघि तपाईहरुले कुरो गरेको सुन्दाखेरि उहाँको एन्टिलोपको चाहिँ एउटा सिङ पनि छ घरमा त्यो उहाँ मार्नु भएको मैले दाजुलाई सोधेँ लद्दाखमा एनीवे दैट देयर साइन देयर आई वान्ट देयर लास्ट इयर अनि दाजु चाहिँ काठमाडौँ आउनुभएको थियो 4 महिना पहिले दाजु र मेरो जस्ट इन 3 डेज एकदम राम्रो दोस्ती भयो अब भाइलाई खूब प्यार दिनुभयो मैले पनि दाजुलाई अनि बाइ द वे मैले उहाँलाई उहाँको ठुलो इच्छा थियो हाम्रो यायोखामा जाने अनि उहाँ यायोखामा तकरिबन आधी घण्टा 45 मिनट भनेको 4 घण्टा बस्नु पर्यो साथीहरुको क्वेशन यति धेरै भयो कि अध्यक्षज्यू महासचिव उपाध्यक्ष सबैजना हुनुहुन्थ्यो 45 मिनट्सको लागि गएको हामी 4 घण्टा बस्यौं अनि अरु पनि ठाउँ जान पाएन अनि दाजु र मेरो प्रोग्राम के छ भने अब अघि हजुरले धेरैले सोध्नुभयो उहाँ 3 दिन बस्दाखेरि मैले उहाँको धेरै कुरोहरु जाने उहाँको घर दिक्तेलदेखि मैले थाहा पाइसके दाजु ललित सर कर्नल साहब हजुरको मैले हजुरले मलाई दिनुभएको छ त्यो बुझिसके अनि हामी अब यो विन्टरमा हजुरमा जाने भन्ने प्रोग्राम गरेको छौं अनि उहाँको मावलीपट्टिको ताप्लेजुङ को सुबदार साहबसँग पनि मैले कुरो गरिसके अनि हजुरलाई फर इन्फर्मेसन मैले उहाँलाई अनि अन्तमा चाहिँ दाजु धेरै राम्रो हजुरको एक्सपिरियन्स अब त्यो रियालिटी सुन्न पाइयो अनि हजुरको बारेमा नेपालमा स्कुलमा एउटा पाठ्यक्रममा हजुरको एउटा बायोग्राफी 2 पेजको नेपाल सरकारले तयार गरेको छ हजुरले अब त्यसको लागि परमिसन दिनुहुन्छ कि दिनुहुन्न त्यो चाहिँ हजुर र म टेलिफोनमै कुरो गरौँला मैले यति भने उहाँ जस्तो मान्छेको यो सुन्न पाउनु हाम्रो लागि धेरै नै इन्स्पायरिङ कुरा हो मलाई त्यस्तो लाग्छ म किनभने मैले भेटे म पनि फौजीकै मान्छे हो म पनि आर्मीकै छोरा हो नोबल दाजु पनि आर्मीकै छोरा हो म त फेरि आफै नै पनि पुलिस अफिसर हुँ तर उहाँ जतिको मान्छेलाई भेट्न पाएन थ्यांक यू दाजु ल अब हजुर र म यो
थ्यांक यू सो मच थ्यांक यू सो मच फर योर काइन्ड वर्ड्स
मैले लान्छु हजुरलाई तिक्तेल सब घुमाइदिन्छु थ्यांक यू
पक्का बैक टु द रुट्स
हजुरले भन्नुभएको छ 2 महिना लिएर आउँछु भन्नुभएको छ पुरै मेरो जिम्मा हो दाजु ताप्लेजुङदेखि महाकाली दाजु थ्यांक यू भेरी मच तपाईलाई आई एम सरी मैले भिजुअल गर्नु जानिन यहाँ सकिन त्यसको लागि क्षमा प्रार्थी छु थ्यांक यू हजुर
थ्यांक यू
नवल दाजु थ्यांक यू
भाइ we have any question anybody
विश्वास सर म अलिकति बोल्नु
हजुर सर एमएस सर प्लिज गो अहेड
हुँदैछ
he is a former IFS yeah
हजुर म एमएस राई दार्जिलिङबाट कर्नल साहबको स्टोरी भनौँ के भनौँ यो सुने साह्रै राम्रो लाग्यो म पनि हाई अल्टिट्युड साह्रै मन पराउने मान्छे बेसिक कोर्स एडभान्स कोर्स माउन्टेनियरिङ गरेको हो तपाईले जुन चाहिँ वार लड्नु भयो त्यो चाहिँ वर्ल्डको नै टफेस्ट वार थियो र त्यस्तो वार तपाईले जितेर आउनुभयो तपाईलाई बधाई छ र आर्मीमा मात्र नभएर तपाईँले आर्मीबाट प्रिमेच्योर रिटायरमेन्ट लिएर सिभिक लाइफमा पनि त्यसरी नै उन्नति गर्दै हुनुहुन्छ। त्यसको लागि पनि तपाईँलाई बधाई छ र तपाईँलाई फर्दर अझै तपाईँको आगामी दिनहरूको लागि पनि शुभकामना छ। म यो अलिकति तपाईँलाई अलिकति के भन्नु, अब बुजुर्ग भएको नाताले म तपाईँलाई भन्दैछु, म सायद तपाईँहरूभन्दा सबैभन्दा अब हाम्रो डाक्टर नवल किशोर शर्मा नवल किशोर साहब भन्दा पनि म अलिकति माथिकै हुँ र अलिकति मेरो भन्ने अधिकार पनि छ होला। तपाईँहरूलाई बधाई या शुभकामना दिने। जे होस्, तपाईँको अहिले धेरै 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 पनि जीवनकाल अझै छ, अझै उन्नति गर्नुहोस्। हामीलाई तपाईँ जस्तो मान्छेको कुरा सुन्दा हामीलाई गर्व लाग्छ, अरूलाई भन्नु पाउँदा पनि गर्व लाग्छ। अझै तपाईँ उन्नति गर्नुहोस् भन्ने मेरो शुभकामना छ।
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. We have Major Yogesh Rai from UK, British Gorkha.
Hello, namaste.
Namaste, sir.
Namaskar. I can't see you.
Yeah, his video is not on.
I don't know, some reason the video is not working.
Okay.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, sir.
I can hear you loud and clear, but
Yes.
I can't see you.
Okay, shall I say a few words?
Of course, please go ahead.
Yeah, that's okay.
First of all, भाइलाई यो जुन joined यो call गराउनु भएको छ, thank you very much for joining us from all over the world. I'm from London at the moment. I'm Major, retired, ex-British Army. I served 35 years in the British Army. I have been watching and following Col Lalit Rai. Congratulations of winning the what you call battle or war.
War.
And
yes, thank you.
Yeah. And one point put on the ground. I loved it. Without putting soldiers on the ground, without hoisting your flag, and without holding the ground, there is no war or battle. That infantry is the most within the army.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There are no two ways about it.
Absolutely, yeah. I've served 21 years as an infantry within the Brigade of Gorkhas, and 14 years in the White Army as a Kabas. So infantry is very important. Congratulations, good to see you here, and
thank you so much.
Your background and your history of battle. Namaste to all. Thank you.
Thank you.
More than anything else, मलाई यति खुसी लाग्दैछ किन हाम्रो आफ्नै राई लिम्बू and नेपाली and general जो छ नेपाली all over the world connect हुँदाखेरि यति खुसी लाग्छ. I mean, it gives you a different high, you know. I speak to the whole world. I got audiences from all over the world speaking. तर आजको चाहिँ अलिकति युनिक छ. विश्व भाइ, thank you so much. It's really unique. It's great talking to and connecting with all our apantas, you know.
हजुरलाई त युट्युबमा देखिरहेको हुन्छु म.
The best part is त्यो युट्युबमा मैले एउटै पनि अपलोड गरेको होइन. त्यो सबै सुन्ने आउनेवालाहरूले अलिअलि खिचेर उनीहरूले अपलोड गरेको. मैले एउटा पनि अपलोड गरेको छैन अहिलेसम्म.
त्यो मेजर गौरव आर्य पनि राष्ट्रिय राइफलमै थियो हैन?
No, he was in the Kumaon regiment. And he was one of my, he trained under me in the Officers Training Academy. I was his adjutant.
Oh, wow.
So you see one of his interviews with me, it's quite interesting. You must see that.
I need to see that. हजुरको झलक झलक आउँथ्यो मलाई याद छ भन्दा यार.
He will tell you about me in that thing. I was a major Saad that time. I used to come with my horse, you know, on a horse, white horse.
So, any more question? Anybody, please feel free. Yes, Dr. Kalyani, please go ahead.
First of all, thank you everyone. And namaskar sabailai. Ma Wisconsin, USA bata. Colonel Lalit ji, हजुरको यो सुनेर यो battle story सुन्दा मलाई अति नै के भन्ने एउटा inspiring जस्तो लाग्यो. तर मलाई I'm also a little bit sad. Inspiring in the mean, I think Gorkhas, especially Rai, Limbuहरूलाई चाहिँ एउटा toughest soldiers को बारेमा लिन्छ र आज तपाईँ चाहिँ I think I feel like you are a living legend or you are a living
Thank you so much.
Exactly.
you are a living proof of that. And I really, you made us very proud. And I really, really enjoyed the story thoroughly. It feels like a novel, as if I'm reading a novel of a battlefield. त्यो चाहिँ मेरो तपाईँको courage, तपाईँको भनौँ न एउटा
Bravery.
commitment, bravery, all of those things made me be extremely proud.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
र मेरो एउटा क्वेसन छ त्यो क्वेसन चाहिँ म
विश्वको वेबिनार हेर्नु भएको छैन एटेन्ड गर्नु भएन
धेरै म भियतनामिज रेफ्युजिजहरूसँग काम गर्छु. One of the things that really comes up every time, every second, every time while we are in the education field is the trauma of those battlefield. And I think that trauma sort of transfers in generation.
Yes.
It doesn't happen only at that time, but it just goes on and in generation. Do you have any thoughts on that?
PTSD?
Yes, what you're talking about is PTSD. That PTSD I'm very aware of. Being a commanding officer, I have to be more aware of because you have got 1,000+ people, whom you have to take care of. Firstly, thank you so much for your kind words. And let me tell you, nothing would have been possible without the support and the actual bonding and the great work done by my boys. I would say I attribute this more to my battalion and my boys and my officers and my JCOs who really cooperated and they bonded well and we all did it together. So the whole thing goes to them also. The credit goes to them, the battalion. And secondly, as far as PTSD is concerned, we are very aware of that. And if you are aware of it, that during the Vietnam War or after the Vietnam War, the Americans faced a very tough situation regarding this PTSD. And you know what the huge amount of social problems that they had, mental and neurotic problems they had, and a large number of their soldiers went berserk. Our India and they have a whole army of psychiatrists working in US. You must have seen any serials also. अलिकति पुलिसले एउटा इन्फ्रिजमेन्ट गर्छ उनीहरूले psychiatric उसमा लगाइदिइहाल्छ. In India, we don't have a psychiatric system over here, even in the battalions. Only in very major cases in the hospital, you have one or psychiatric thing over there. But why we last and why we carry on and why we have no issues like that is, किनभने हाम्रो जो battalion को जो system छ, it's like a family. The commanding officer is like the father. The DYC is like the mother. The company commanders, they are like your uncles. Your platoon commanders are like your big brothers. So जो पनि मान्छे एकदम ट्रमा फेस गरेर हुँदै गरेको हुन्छ उसलाई सबैले बसाएर हामीले एउटा घरमा जस्तो whenever there is a crisis, we all sit down together in the house and we discuss कि के भयो कसो भयो हैन नानी यस्तो हैन यस्तो हो मलाई पनि त्यस्तो भएको थियो तिम्रो उमेरमा त्यस्तै हुन्छ these are the crises which are there सम्झाएर राम्रो बुझाएर हामीले घरमा कस्तो गर्छौं we solve the problem within the family. So like that in the Indian Army it is designed in such a way that त्यो केटालाई त्यो ट्रमा लेभलमा पुग्नै नि दिदैन हामीले उसलाई बात गरेर उसँग बसेर उसलाई एपथी देखाएर उसको कुरा बुझेर उसको दुःख बुझेर उसको तकलिफ बुझेर हामीले सम्झाउँदै गएर उसलाई छुट्टी पठाउँछौं यो गर्छौं त्यो गर्छौं हामीले बुझाएर उसलाई ठीक पारिहाल्छौं just like a family. तर पनि there are some cases where there are serious cases of PTSD, those we send to psychiatrists. So त्यसकारणले हाम्रो सिस्टममा हाम्रो इन्डियन आर्मीमा चाहिँ that is well organized within the battalion. That is why infantry में यति धेरै बन्डिङ हुन्छ नि म त भन्छु कि मेरो पल्टनको केटाहरू अहिले पनि म जान्छु अस्ति म गएको थिएँ यो 711 जिया जहाँ म पहिला कमिसन भएको थिएँ उसको उनीहरूको प्लेटिनम जुबली भएको थियो मेरो यहाँ पुरा यत्रो बोर्ड मिटिङ्सहरू थियो मैले सब छोडेर 3 दिनको लागि म सिधै त्यहाँ गए टिब्रीमा गएको थिएँ पन्जाबमा. It was so hot. I hate the heat but I still went there. वहाँ भेटेर त्यो केटाहरूसँग अङ्गालो मारेर कस्तो राम्रो लाग्यो आफ्नै मतलब आफन्त जस्तो लाग्छ because that is tremendous bonding between us. मलाई अहिलेसम्म म मेरो केटाहरूको कोही कसैको के दुःख भयो भने I am there to help him immediately 100%, not 99, 100%. So I hope Kalyani, I hope I've been able to explain to you and tell you, convey to you what how we go through this thing and how we sort of absorb all this. But you're right. PTSD is a very serious issue, and people are not taking that as seriously as they should or they ought to. They have to recognize this.
Thank you.
Thank you. अब के क्वेसनहरू छैन भने म हजुरहरूको अनुमति लिएर म एउटा लास्ट क्वेसन सोधौँ कर्णल साहबलाई। यो जुन चाहिँ अब राई लिम्बू गोर्खा है हामी गुरुङ मगर उनीहरू दे आर लाइक काइन्ड अफ अब उनीहरूको ब्रेभरी जुन चाहिँ छ त्यो चाहिँ अब वर्ल्ड रिनाउन्ड, त्यो चाहिँ डु यु थिङ्क इट हेज टु डु समथिङ विथ द जेनेटिक्स अर वाट इट इज? कसरी चाहिँ यसरी उनीहरू चाहिँ त्यो उफ्री उफ्री 6 फुटको पठानको टाउको काट्ने that sort of thing केबाट चाहिँ what it is, what's the reason behind it?
जेनेटिक्समा त तपाईँले मसल पावर हुनु सक्छ क्या, तर यो चाहिँ जेनेटिक्स हुन सक्दैन। दिस इज मच टु डु अबाउट अपब्रिङ्गिङ, बिकज हामी नेपालमा बस्दाखेरि पनि हामीलाई पुरा त्यो दे टिच यु टु फाइट योर ओन ब्याटल्स। सानो हुँदाखेरि दे टिच यु टु फाइट योर ओन ब्याटल्स। त्यस कारणले त म आज भोलि भन्छु नि यो नयाँ जो कल्चर है, नयाँ जो जेनेरेसन आएको छ, दे आर सफ्टनिङ अप, सफन हुनु जाँदैछ छ। You should teach your children to fight their own battles right from the beginning. Give them a good thing. And second thing is, in your upbringing, you also make them conscious about your culture and the background and the legacy that you carry with you. You know?
Exactly.
So then you are motivated to carry on with that legacy, you know, and to add more to it so that it carries on more and more. For example, what we are enjoying today, that the Gurkhas are the foremost warriors of the world, is not something that I did or someone else did now. It is something which my forefathers have done.
Exactly.
पाखाले गरेको जो उनीहरूको बहादुरी थियो, जो उनीहरूको करेज थियो, उनीहरूले जो देखायो in the battle against the English in the के भन्छ त्यो सगौलीको ट्रिटी साइन हुनुभन्दा पहिला जो उनीहरूले बहादुरी देखायो, I think it's the legacy which is carried on. And त्यो लेगेसीलाई सुनेर हामीलाई नै आफ्नोमा एकदम मोटिभेसन र त्यो इन्स्पिरेसन आउँछ कि I will not let my calm down. मेरो कौम जो छ एकदम बहादुर कौम छ मेरो. And you keep telling someone you are a बहादुर कौम, that fellow will become absolutely charged. एकदम कमजोर छ भने पनि उसले आफ्नो देखाउन चाहन्छ कि नो, because here यो वायरिङ जो छ नि भित्र उसको वायरिङ भइसकेको छ कि that I am from a बहादुर कौम. त्यस कारणले that is why they say that even if you have a flock of sheep, or rather a herd of lion led by sheep, is not even as strong as a flock of sheep led by one lion. लायनले जो लिड गर्छ नि, that त्यसको बहादुरीले देखेर अरूले पनि जो उसको एक्जाम्पल लिएर गर्छ, म्याग्निफाई गर्छ त्यसलाई. So that is why we have to live our legacy. We have to make sure that we teach our children what our forefathers did for us and what is the legacy that we are carrying on. Otherwise, we'll slowly waste out. हामी पनि नर्मल भइहाल्छौँ. आज हाम्रो छाती कस्तो फुलेर हामी हिँड्छौँ. And when you go to US, म अस्ति US गएको थिएँ, UK जान्छु, से गुर्खास भनेर यस्तो छाती भइहाल्छ. उनीहरूले पनि भन्छ, oh wow, you're from the Gurkhas भनेर. You feel proud. And I think we should make our generation proud of us and of our legacy. हाम्रो पुर्खाले जो गरेको छ कस्तो सलिड हामीलाई उ दिएको छ, ब्याकग्राउन्ड र हामीलाई that position दिएको छ उसमा, in loyalty, honesty, बहादुरी, why you name it. So we should keep that up. And I would urge upon you all, wherever you meet more Nepalis and your own families, we must encourage our children to firstly stand on their own 2 feet and fight their own battles, and to know about the history and the legacy and that they carry with them. It's such a huge and a fantastic legacy that we carry. And above all, I'm so happy today that not only in Fauj, there are so many of our Nepalis over here. पहिला हाम्रो के हुन्थ्यो, त्यो चौकीदारमा हुन्थ्यो या कोही बिचारा चायको दोकानमा हुन्थ्यो, कोही होटलमा मान्छे हुन्थ्यो. Today, I am so proud to see these young people. They are working in IT as IT managers. They are working in very good management firms. Some people are administrative. There are so many entrepreneurs. There are so many PhD people who are learning. I feel so proud when I see them. And I would say that we should encourage them. see, the other legacy that we carried is we are very fond of our liquid diet. त्यो चाहिँ अलिकति कम्ती गरेर we should focus more on this, and then I'm telling you, we are naturally gifted. That is where genetics comes. We are naturally gifted. We are quick learners. We are very culturally inclined, and we are brave. We are we are strong by, if not physically, by mentally we are very strong. त्यो चाहिँ हाम्रो genetics हो. त्यो genetics को हामीले advantage लिनुपर्छ.
Well, thank you so much for your valuable time, sir. Yes, any question? If not, then I'm going to conclude today's program. It's been about an hour and a half. All right, then.
So before you give your words, let me just say the last 2-3 words only. Thank you so much, Vishwaju. You have given me a great chance to speak and interact with our own kind, which I miss so badly because I'm in Pune. I'm alone over here. Not too many Gurkhalis to interact with. So when I get a chance like this and a platform like this, where there are very prominent people from our own clans, our own Nepalis, all over the world, I feel very happy. And you have given me great happiness, and I indeed feel very privileged to have spoken and interacted with each and every one of you. I wish it could have been longer, but then there are limitations with these virtual meetings. But whenever I come that side, I would love to meet each and every one of you. And likewise, when you come to Pune, please make it a point. Come and look me up.
Sure.
And I'll be more than happy to look you all up.
Thank
you so
and
much.
Last but not least, we have Cheli from Dehradun. Her name is Mahima. She is married to Gujarati. Mahima, if you hear me, please unmute yourself and say hello to your mighty. He is also from Dehradun, Colonel Rai. She was so fond of joining this. So I'm gonna say hello to my mighty. He's also from Dehradun, like.
Acha.
But that's okay. Maybe she's busy or something.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Sevane, Hazur Anit sir.
Mon Sampang Rai. Hello.
Hazur.
हजुर म हाम्रो ललितज्यूसँग अलिकति भलाकुसारी गर्न चाहन्छु
हजुर सर
हजुरको कहानी मैले बहुत छ नि हजुरको कहानी हामीले सानोबाट हेरेर आएको थिए तपाईको लाइभ देखेर न हामीले तपाईको भिडियो एलएससी के हेर्थे बहादुरी का दूसरा नाम गोर्खा बटालियन भयो भने सुन्थे त्यो हामी सधैँ हेर्थे अनि हजुरलाई आज भेट्न पाउँदा हजुर चेहरा देख्न पाउँदा धेरै राम्रो लाग्यो त्यसैगरी हजुरलाई पनि भविष्यमा भेट्ने आशा राख्दै म किरात राय महासभा असमको मूल सचिव हजुरको लम्बा आयुको लागि म छुम्निया पारङसँग प्रार्थना गर्छु
Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
So Colonel Rai, if you ever go to Assam, please visit Anit Sampang Rai. He is always there for you.
विश्व भन्जा यो अस्ति
विश्व शर्मा एकछिन एउटा कुरा अघि सोध्नु थियो
भन्नुहोस् सर
विश्व भन्जा अस्ति हाम्रो साम्पाङजीले चाहिँ मेरो पिताजी 20 इयर्स सर्भ गर्नुभएको आसाम राइफलमा अनि कर्नल साहबलाई मैले भने छु अस्ति उही हुनुहुन्छ अनित साम्पाङजी मलाई पुरा मेरो पिताजीले 20 इयर्स काम गर्नुभएको थियो दाजु आसाम राइफल भनेको थियो नि अहिले बोल्ने भाइले मलाई पुरै 25 डेट चाहिँ घुमाइदिनु भयो अनितजी थ्यांक यू भेरी मच कर्नल साहब थ्यांक यू अलग्ने
ल मन सान्दिवा तपाईको क्वेशन के छ हेलो ल
दङमाली सर हुनुहुन्छ
इन्टरनेटले धोका दियो सरलाई
ब्रेकिङ त्यो स्पिड उसको स्पिड छैन पुरा एडेक्वेट स्पिड छैन आई थिंक
सर तपाईँ बोलेको केही सुनिएन है
चलो नेक्स्ट
ल धन्यवाद सबैलाई हालाङ्ने अनि तपाईहरुको अमूल्य भ्यालुएबल टाइम दिएर आज जोइन गरिदिनु भयो स्पेशली मेजर हरि थापा मेजर योगेश राई Colonel Bindra and Brigadier Khanna along with our Adaniya Daju, Lalit Rai, and everyone, Dr. Nobel Kishore Rai, and everybody. He is the chief patron of this platform. Thank you so much, MSR, and everyone. Today is Father's Day, so I want to wish all the fathers happy Father's Day. And
Thank you.
thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Vena, for organizing
Thank
this.
you. Bye-bye. It was enjoyable.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you. Bye.
Bye.
Daju, namaskar.
Namaskar, namaskar, Raju bhai.
Daju, namaskar. Hope see you.
Namaskar.